All right, Brave Nation, here we go. This next battle is 3 5-minute rounds in the super welterweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 14 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 180 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 79.5 kilograms. Representing Guantes de Oro in Master Combat, Santa Cruz de Tenerife, Spain, and fighting out of Brazil. Give it up for Alexandър, Pantera Negra, Mikael. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 4 wins and 1 loss. He stands 178 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 79.7 kilograms. Representing MMA Varna and fighting out of Bulgaria. Give it up for Deyan Galinov. Your referee is Rozan Rusev.
Bulgarian Fight Agency under the direction of Teo Karastoyanov for their support of this bout. Brave Nation in blue RDX apparel, you've got Alexandър Pantera Negra, Mikael, and in red, Deyan Galinov.
This is a don't blink kind of fight, Brave Nation. Make sure to follow the action, give us your opinions, join the conversation using the hashtag BraveCF107.
Very, very similar styles. Huge right hands, Phil. Huge calf kicks.
Not entirely different body compositions as well. Mirror images of one another. Huge test, as we said, for Galinov.
Pantera Negra, I think, threw that high kick to get his opponent thinking high. His bread and butter is whipping that foot into the calf.
A wonderful hallmark of Pantera Negra's fighting style is using those shots off the break. He'll clinch with his opponent, and then just as they break, he'll snap off a right hand, a right elbow. Very, very intelligent on the break from the clinches.
There was that calf kick. We're going to see many more of them from both sides. A little bit uniquely, when Pantera Negra forces his opponent to shift, he attacks the inside. It's a little scary. If the opponent turns a knee into check, you can break your own foot.
Pantera Negra does have 1 win already in Brave Combat Federation, all the way back at Brave 75. In November of 2023, a split decision win over Omar Hussein. Oh, that's that right hand again, pawing a little bit with it. If he straightens that up, that could be a knockout shot.
There, he straightened it up a little bit. Caught the top of the head. Hope there was no hand injury from that.
Deyan Galinov throwing right back. Oh, light him up, gentlemen. We're seeing some fireworks. Beautiful work to the body from Galinov.
Pantera Negra's got to keep his chin down just a little bit, Phil. It's right, see it rise up.
As he's going backwards, that chin is dangerously high. If I'm Galinov, I'm maybe double jabbing my way into a big right hand.
Double jab, yeah, or a left hook.
Both fighters acutely aware that they have the ability to knock the other out. So we're going to see little phases of downloading information.
Deyan a little bit more aggressive, taking a fight forward, as you're seeing right there, but may not be landing the cleaner shots.
That chin of Mikael on the exit is somewhat worrying. Trying to get in on the takedown. Watch out for a shot on the break. Big shot from Galinov. That is huge.
Pantera Negra's legs may have given way momentarily. He needs about 3 more seconds before they fully come back.
He rattled him on the break. Again, it's that lead hook hand from Galinov. He realizes that rear hand of Mikael. That's given me anxiety, the way that Mikael is exiting the pocket. But he does have that equalizer of his own right hand.
There was that calf kick again. Barring a very short ending, expect to see a bunch more from both parties. Deyan seems to want to land the one-punch shot. Pantera Negra taking a more measured approach. Trying to kill his opponent's mobility a little bit with that calf kick. Throwing counter punches while he backs up. If he does eat a shot while he's backing up, it's not nearly as bad.
Watch out for that rear hand of Galinov.
I wonder if Deyan went just a little bit too hard early on. You look at that musculature. That's a lot of muscle to carry through 15 minutes.
I think he knows that Mikael is going to land his shots, and it's on the counter that I think he's going to have the greatest route to landing big shots.
Boom, boom, boom.
Because as Mikael exits, we've said he exits with the chin high and almost waits a little bit before exiting. He's giving Galinov an opportunity to throw those shots. But to do them on the counter, he has to wait for them to be thrown by Mikael.
Deyan having a good round, pressing, pressing, pressing. Some question in my mind, fellas, to whether he can keep this up for 3 rounds, but he may not need to.
He's loading up that right hand. You can tell he wants to swing wild with that.
Nice body shot.
Very clean to the body.
One of the nicest shots we've seen tonight, Brave Nation.
He may fake the body again and go up top.
That's where he wants to be.
A little level change in there, a big shot perhaps.
30 seconds now, a little bit less.
Good pressing work here done by Galinov. Oh, tried to land that leaping hook over the top.
Trying to get one in as time ran out. Didn't happen. Phil, who'd you like in that round?
So, you know, I believe Galinov was the more active fighter, and for me, he landed the more telling shots. He landed the cleaner shots. So for me, 10-9 Galinov.
10-9 Galinov. I don't think any question in anybody's mind about that.
So that begs the question, what does Mikael need to do differently going into round number 2 to claw back a little bit?
The big question in my mind, and looking at it, the question is growing larger, Phil. It's can Deyan keep that pace up for a full 15 minutes?
Yeah,
I don't believe he can. Alexandre, Pantera Negra, Mikael, he can keep this pace up for 15 minutes, maybe 20, maybe 25. He's backing up a lot. He's throwing counter shots. He's chipping away at that leg. He can keep this up. So what do I see him doing in the second round? I see him basically fighting the same, but having it be a little bit more effective.
For me, Mikael needs to keep that chin down. And if he's throwing, he needs to exit the pocket immediately. He can't stand there for that little half second to reset in the pocket. Reset when you're out of the pocket, when you're out of the danger zone.
Still friendship. They indicated there's going to be a little glove touch.
Both these guys do have finishes in the second round. Statistically, Galinov, the more dangerous fighter in the second round. All of his finishes coming in round number 2.
That would indicate, Brave Nation, a very high fight IQ. You get your measure of your opponent in round 1, you figure their game out, and then you take advantage.
For me, Mikael just needs to tighten everything up a little bit. He can't get too lazy in there.
Mikael cannot get his back too close to that fence.
Oh, huge shot over the top. And then pins him with a jab again. Mikael shakes it off.
Maybe shaking just a little bit.
I'd like to see Galinov really start to up the pressure if he can.
Alexandre pawing a little bit with his shots. I'd like to see him throw him just a little more cleanly.
Yeah, a level change, or maybe even touch that lead leg and come over the top. Touch it with your left hand and then come over the top. Oh, he wobbled him a little. Level change there, big right hand, big lipping right hand could be interesting.
Yeah, you got Weeble wobbled right there.
Technical term, I believe, Weeble wobbled from Carrick Jeunesse.
Weeble wobbled, but he didn't fall down.
He's starting to work with a jab, exchanging jabs.
This is textbook ring genius.
Oh,
there you
he
go.
Slapped him. He absolutely slapped him. Galinov with another huge KO in Brave Combat Federation. Wow!
You want to know, Brave Nation, what cage intelligence is. You just saw it. This is a fighter, Deyan Galinov, who spends a round downloading information. He actually won that round. But at the end of those 5 minutes, he knew what his opponent had. and he came out and he took it to him in absolutely devastating fashion.
That is one of the most dangerous men in Bulgarian MMA. Yo, we can see Mikael starting to move. This is good to see, starting to move. But wow, that's one of the most devastating KOs. That's, you know, lightning shouldn't strike twice, but it just did. Galinov with another huge KO in round number 2.
Yeah, he does a good job in round 1, does everything he needs to do, puts pressure on his opponent, but it's round 2 where he is, and there was the chin up, and there was the man down.
We said it was there to be taken. Galinov listened to us. Wow.
Bink. What an absolutely devastating knockout.